At the altar, I was about to marry my billionaire fiancé. Then I heard my unborn baby's voice. Mom, don't. Your sister is carrying his child, and your real baby daddy is sitting in the front row. Plot twist, that man is Julian Astor, the most powerful CEO who claims he never touches women. The two sentences completely short-circuited my brain. The entire wedding party was waiting for my answer, but I was frozen. If the baby in my belly wasn't Leo's, then whose was it? The next moment, the little voice continued. Silly mommy, that cheater has been sleeping with your sister for ages. If you marry him, he's going to lock you in the basement. Quick, call for my real dad's help. He's the richest, most handsome man in the audience. I was stunned. My eyes involuntarily darted to a man in the front row, the notoriously aloof and untouchable titan of high society, Julian Astor. Even though it was my wedding, everyone's attention seemed to gravitate toward him. The man's presence was magnetic, his looks and aura utterly captivating. I glanced at him, and my gaze met his icy stare. I quickly looked away, my heart pounding. Sweetie, do you even know who that is? I thought desperately. He's the CEO of the Astor Corporation, the biggest conglomerate in the country. He's never been seen with a woman. How could you possibly be his child? I know Leo isn't rich, but you can't just make things up and disown your own father. Honey, you need to face reality. It's a little late to be picking a new dad. Try again in your next life. I tried to soothe the little voice, assuming he was just being a snob about Leo's finances. But I never expected him to shout back. Have you forgotten that time you woke up in a hotel room? Your fiancé and your sister tricked you, intending to sell you to a client, but you stumbled into the wrong room. The man lying next to you that morning was Julian Astor. My jaw dropped. He's Julian Astor? I thought it was Leo. The memories came rushing back like a tidal wave. A dark room, a back covered in red marks, limbs tangled together. Leo was still looking at me with a gentle expression, but all I could see was Julian's sweat-slicked body, hear his strained, controlled breaths. My hands pinned above my head as he took what he wanted. The famously self-disciplined tycoon was an absolute animal behind closed doors. The officiant, seeing my hesitation, repeated the question. Ms. Hayes, do you take Mr. Miller to be your lawfully wedded husband? Leo squeezed my hand, his face etched with concern. What's wrong? Chloe, are you having second thoughts? He gently stroked my palm. Don't be scared. Once you're part of my family, I'll give you everything. I'll cherish you. Don't believe a word he says. He bought a villa right next to your new house, a place for him, your sister, and their baby. The voice jolted me back to reality. I don't, I shouted. A gasp rippled through the crowd. The Millers were a prominent family in the city of Silver Creek. For me to publicly reject Leo was something no one had anticipated. After all, I had chased him relentlessly for years, shamelessly playing the part of the devoted puppy. Everyone said Chloe Hayes was a wild, shameless flirt. Now that I finally had him, I was throwing it all away. Leo's face turned ugly. He never imagined I would refuse him at the altar. Chloe, stop playing around. This is our wedding. If you have a problem with me, we can talk about it later. Later will be too late. My real dad is about to fly overseas to chase after his old flame. Mom, time is running out. Ditch this scumbag and get my handsome, rich daddy back. I'm not marrying him, I said, my voice firm. My own son wouldn't lie to me. If he said Leo was a cheater, then I couldn't marry him. Just then, my sister, Sarah, walked onto the stage, her hand resting on her swollen belly. She stood beside Leo. Chloe, what's all this about? Leo agreed to marry you, didn't he? As she got closer, I noticed the diamond ring on her finger. It was the exact same style as my wedding ring, but comparing the two, mine looked like cheap plastic. In that instant, everything clicked into place. The baby in my womb was just a pawn in her and Leo's scheme. As an adopted daughter, she could never marry into the Miller family. I was just a tool, a means for her to secure that alliance. My parents stood up, their voices filled with fury. Chloe, haven't you embarrassed our family enough? You think you can just call off a wedding like this? You're the one who begged to marry Leo, and now you're backing out at the last minute.